Hi, I'm Mel and welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you are new, please subscribe and push that notification bell. I post on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 6 p.m. at Great British time, and I thank each and every one of you who have or who do subscribe today, and I appreciate each and every one of you who watch my videos, so thank you. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make a DIY no-sew headband. Headbands are quite popular at the moment and the colours are bright vibrant colours and stuff like that, but I have also gone into autumny winter colours because I would like to wear these in the winter too, because you can wear a headband whenever you want, let's just face it, you can. So for this you will need some jersey material, and I've got 1/4 meter. It can't be a fat quarter, it has to be a strip, so it has to be the whole meter but 1/4 of it. So I've got 1/4 meter of fabric, and this is one of them. It's navy blue with white and pink flowers on, which I thought was super cute. That was from John Lewis. It was £3 for 1/4 meter. And the second one, which I really like as well, is like a burgundy and white stripe. And again, this was 1/4 meter for £3. These are both from John Lewis, but I know a lot of places that do jersey materials, so if you want to you can have a look round. But I mean, also you could cut up t-shirts and stuff like that, but I just thought you may as well buy something, and there's quite a lot of jersey fabrics out there in John Lewis especially, but I know also there's been quite a few in Joann's for the American people, because I watched Paige's tutorial on one of her headbands and she got loads of fabric from Joann's. 1/4 meter will make you 2 headbands. You don't need a sewing machine or anything like that. If you've got one, you want to make it neater. If you don't want to use glue, then you can obviously use your sewing machine, but for me today I just want a quick and easy headband to wear that will last. So I also, so as well as your fabric, you will need fabric glue. So I've just been to Hobbycraft and got some fabric glue, a pair of scissors, and then a tape measure. I'm not sure if I'm going to use a tape measure or not, but a tape measure is handy. So on my channel today I'm going to be sharing with you one DIY headband using this blue fabric. And then if you head over to my blog, which is www.melaniekate.co.uk, you will be able to see a step-by-step guide on another one too. So I will, in theory I am making 2 headbands, but I'm only showing you one on here and one on my blog. So if you are interested, all of the information for my blog is in the description box down below, and it will be live the same time as this video. I just need to make that happen, which fingers crossed SiteGround will let me, but it will happen. And if yes, so if you want to, it'll be in the description box down below, and I hope you enjoy this video. So let's begin. So first of all, you want to open up your fabric and cut it in half, because I said, unless you want a thicker one, you just want to cut this in half. So the easiest way to do that is just open it up, that's the 1/4, and then you fold it again together. And then with your scissors, it doesn't match here, but that's because of how it's cut, but you just make sure it matches the majority of the way, and then you just cut on your fold. And you just hold it down in place as you go along. And then, just because you're going to make one at a time, you're going to take your one piece and put that back on the table, and just put the other bit on, well, I've put it on the chair next to me so I don't have to get it in the way basically. But then you're going to take your bit of fabric and make it into your headband. It's really, really easy. All you need to do is open your fabric up so the right side is down on the floor or table, whatever surface you're using, but try to keep a flat surface because it's better. And then just get to the end, and you want to use your glue. You don't need that much because it will work well. And then you just glue a little bit along like that, and then you stick it down so you haven't got any raw edges. And then I'd advise you to do the same on the other end. Though when I just practice run this, it was too big for my head, so you might have to redo this at the end. So okay, so once you've done that, it doesn't matter what end you start. If you aren't confident and you want it exactly accurate, I would advise you use pins to pin it in place. But all you're going to do is go back to your end, whatever end you want to start with, and you're going to glue along and fold it in all the way down and then all the way other side. And then you're going to, well, I'll show you, but then you're going to glue that side to that side. That's probably when you may feel confident to use, if you're not confident enough to use pins. So once you've done one side, do it the same the other side. And just be careful obviously because it could still be drying. Then, once you've done both sides, it doesn't matter what side you do, but you're just gonna glue along the seam you've just made, and then you're gonna fold that over to join it. And then match it up as much as possible. So then I would just leave this to dry for a little bit, because the next step you're going to have to put it in your hair. So you don't really want wet glue in your hair. So just leave this to dry on your table. So I waited about 10 minutes and it is dry now, or dry enough to work with anyway. So you need to pick up your band that you've made, pick what side you want it. I'm going to go with the seam we've made going at the back. So you just need to do this with your hair, put this on your hair now to measure how you want it, and then go from there really. So you'll need a mirror, which I've got here, but I'm going to use the viewfinder so you can see it better on me. So I'm just going to put this on now. If you want it over your hair, then obviously take that into consideration. But I want mine under my hair. So take it up and then just tie a bow in it. Be careful of your hair. Or even just tie a knot and then you could do the bow when it's off. So just make it as tight as you want. So that seems to fit really well. Obviously I'm going to do a bow with this bit, which I'll do now. But you want it tight because obviously it's a stretchy fabric anyway. Right, obviously mine's too long in length, so I'm going to cut it because I've got quite a small head. In fact, my riding hat I can still fit in a child's riding hat. And then obviously tighten it. I'm going to get rid of these bits in a minute, but I'm going to take this off my head now and show you what to do next. So keep the bow in it as such, so it's like this. So I'm going to leave how big this is in the description box down below. So if you wanted to do it without putting it on your head, but that is the best way to do it really. I'm quite pleased with the bow size it is, but if you want it bigger or smaller, then obviously take that into consideration. But this is what I want, and then I want small, literally small here. So I am going to just literally cut it into like a bow, a V here. So it is like a bow. You've tied a bow, but it is literally going to be on the headband. Like so. This bit's extra, but that is like a whole, well, half of a 1/4 meter. And I'll do the same with this side. Then what I'm going to do to keep it in place is I'm going to use my fabric glue again, and I'm going to just glue down the this bit of bow to the headband, and then the bottom bit of bow. So the bow bit, like the ribbon bit, what would be the ribbon bit. And because this is raw, I'm just going to glue here. It won't fray, so it's fine to be raw. That's why I said you don't have to do that if you don't want to, but it just looks neater. But this is going to be under the bow anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then here I've got my fingers through the bow loop, and I'm just going to do a big splodge here, and then this is going to go down here, leaving this open so it forms the loop. and the same on the other side. And there is your bow headband. I'll put it on later because I'm having some photos taken anyway, and film my headband so you can see it on, and I'll also film the other one. So yeah, if you wanted to, you can check that out on melaniekate.co.uk. And that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. If you make it, please show me. I'm on Instagram, Melanie_KateOfficial, and let's just do this as hashtag MelanieKateDIY headband. And I'd like to see all of your variants of fabric and style, so please do show me. Please also subscribe, comment down below what you like to wear, what colours headbands, or if you will make these headbands. Again, if you haven't, please do go over now and check out my blog for the other one. That is super cute too. And please also subscribe, push the notification bell to see when I post, and thanks for watching. Bye.